Ride the wave, learn the way, turn your ideas into play from chatbots talking to
All right, if you're watching this video, you're probably thinking exactly, what is Replit? Now, I'm going to tell you, Replit is a game changer. The only reason why I say that Replit is a game changer because for a long time, people have been having to learn exactly how to code properly. And for people that don't know what coding is, if you're building out a website or you're building out an app, you're building out a UI, you're making a game or something of that nature, you're going to have to run this long code in the background. You're going to be specific about what you want to happen on the screen. And the first time ever, I'm going to say it like this. This is a complete game changer because today I'm going to show you, we're going to create an app and we're going to see exactly how long it takes. We're going to see if it had any flaws or what was the good outcome or the bad, or, you know, we're going to walk through it and actually see how Replit works. All right, so now that we're in Replit, I just created this account, and at the top I can tell you guys right now on your left hand side you can click on create app, which we're in right now. If you want to create a web page, you can just simply go to web page. If you want to do a data app, you can do a data app, right? If you want to do a 3D game, go to 3D game. You know, if it was a flight simulator, if it was something that had to do with the solar system, a trivia battle, the possibilities are endless. I mean, if you were to create a game that was a trivia battle and this game was to go viral, I mean, you could actually sell this game, right? So let's think about it in a business sense. Let's think about it in a smart sense, and not just in the sense of, hey, I'm going to make anything, because you actually want to think about this product that you're making, especially if you want to make it to actually sell. If you want to make it so that you could give out to your friends, you can do that. I mean, the possibilities are endless, right? So we are going to create one, and we're going to actually create this with an agent. So when I create it with an agent, I'm basically going to be able to tell it everything to do, and the agent will be able to pick up on it and act on it as if it was the same, you know, as me telling somebody exactly what I want them to do. So we're going to create the app, but first we're going to do a little quick walkthrough and just show you guys. So under create app is import code or design. So you can actually import a code or design. Some people actually, they go to ChatGPT and, you know, they write their code, or they go to Perplex or Claude, right? Like, there's so many different places that you can actually go write this code and then bring the code into here, because this is an open, it's like an open platform, you know, like it's an open AI. So you can actually use this and cross-reference it with other AI so that you're able to use them together in tandem and definitely get the result that you want. So if you go to the home page, let's see. If you go to the home page, this is the home page because this is the beginning where you create. If you go to apps, it will show you exactly what apps you created. You can make a new folder. You can make a new app, right? You can create over here on your right hand side. And then we have a published app. So when you publish your apps are published. They are actually in real time. So you can publish it. It makes it easy to host your application on reliable infrastructures in only a few clicks. Replit's core members have 25 in-month credits included in their plan. All right, so publish apps. So if you publish your app, publishing making it easy to host your application on reliable infractions in just a few clicks. Replit core members have $25 in monthly credits included in their plan. And then you got the auto upscale develop. So the service can automatically scale from 0 to any level of demand, making it inexpensive for most apps and effortlessly when you go viral. So which is a very good thing. Like if your app scales out, if your app blows up, then they're not gonna charge you some crazy expensive amount of money. I heard of people charging like 15,000 just to make certain apps, and you're gonna be able to make it for a fraction of that, of course, right? So static development, a fast and reliable way to host static HTML sites. I know you guys probably don't know exactly what that is, but they're going to be able to host your site, and it's going to have a reserved VM development, which is virtual reality machine with 99% uptime, perfect for long running apps that do not tolerate restarting, right? So if you don't want to have them to keep restarting the app or something like it just keep crashing or something like that, they have the reserve virtual machines that is going to have that 99.9 uptime, right? And scheduled deployment makes it easy to use the job scheduler or configure your app to run at 2 p.m. every Thursday, excuse me. So basically, you can publish your apps and you have full control on what's going on with your app. Now, I want to point out the integration part. Boom. So, you can integrate Replit with different things, right? You can connect it with different things. It's different stuff that would make your app. What's the best way to put it? So if you were to use the integration, you are using the integration that will work automatically when you create your app. Your agent will start using it right away. So, like, say for instance, if you're connected to the different things that they have, let's see, let's go down. All right, so when you integrate, you're basically going to go and you're going to use, depending on what language, if you're writing a website, depending on what AI, if you're using AI and you wanted to ask questions or you wanted to get information from ChatGPT, or um, if you wanted to create a website, it's going to start writing in HTML codes. You don't have to know the codes, but this is the language that it's going to speak. They have verified partners. If you're creating something that had graphics, of course, they have the Pythons and different things of that nature for people that are not that tech savvy. These are the things. This is the language that the computer uses or that the AI uses to get all of these apps um, right in front of you. But basically, you can use this in your framework. So if you were creating games, at the top you see it says games, and these are the things that you would use to create them. If you needed chatbots, it has chatbots. If you needed a Google Cloud space, so just think if you created an app and this app requires some type of cloud space, you will be able to hook into that. Again, the possibilities are really endless. Replit did a very good job at actually giving us a uh, giving us an AI that we can just speak into, that we can say, hey, this is my idea, or you write into it and say, this is exactly what I want. This is the idea that I have, without a whole bunch of knowledge base, like tech experience. You're able to create an app that can change a life. You're able to create an app that you can make money off of. You're able to create an app that can be world changing. You're able to create an app, again, that can help your friends or your family. You're able to create an app that you can make a whole bunch of money or change somebody's life. Like, it's never been a time in life that you are able to just learn something very quick or take your time just to create this idea in your mind and then take that idea and then put it into an AI and it gives you an app. They also have learning, uh, um, uh, not a ton of things, but they do have things on here that you can learn from the developers. They have documentation here on their website also that pretty much break down exactly how to use Replit. Um, I think the possibilities are endless with people that are really thinking outside of the box. How can they take Replit? How can you use Replit to actually create something to make money off of it, right? So let's just talk about the usage real quick. And the usage is very low. If you were thinking in terms of creating something that was something that a person would actually have to have a um, hold on one second, that if somebody had to have a membership on, or they had to have a subscription or anything like that, then of course you would probably need some cloud space and extra stuff to go on with your app. And then you can even create free apps. So you get 10 apps that you can create for free. And I would definitely recommend it, even if you guys just get in here and poke around and just see what you can do. I think that is a complete game changer. And then after them just introducing Agent 3. Now Agent 3 is is like anonymity. So it is basically, it's an agent. Everybody knows what an agent is, but if you don't know what an agent is, it's like an ultimate chat bot, or it's like an ultimate bot that you're telling exactly what you want to happen and what your idea is, and it's going to actually mimic that and then figure out exactly how to code that and give you exactly what you want. And it's going to test all the buttons. It's going to make sure it works. It's going to make sure that it looks good, and then it's going to hand it over to you to make any any alterations that you may need to make if you want to change something out. It's very good with that. So for all of those people who had problems before, it was like you're trying to create something and then you get stuck, well, you can actually have Agent 3 help you debug the whole thing until you get your problem solved. But yeah, I want to create, I think I'm going to do it in the next video, so that it will be a fair amount of time for you guys to see exactly what I created. And they also have, let's see, I think I'll just cover it in the next video. But they do have, you can create a team. So, if you were on a team, if you were someone was creating something for you and they were handing it over to you, or they were just showing you, and you were okay and approving it, or whatever the case may be, that definitely can work. And then they have public apps on here, so you could even go. I was trying to show you guys, but all right. Yeah, before I was able to see other apps that were created on here. Um, but on the next video, I'll show you guys that. I just wanted to show you guys exactly what you can do. What's the possibilities of actually creating your own app in Replit. On the next video, we will completely build a app. I don't really want to build a website per se, but I do want to build an app, and I just want to think about exactly what kind of app I want to build. So maybe tonight I'll do a bit of research to figure out exactly which app would make the most sense. And I say that because I have multiple businesses, so I think in terms of an app can be life changing. An app can be something that we can utilize for years to come. You're thinking about the fact of the matter is that you may be watching this video on the app, right? You think in your head Facebook is one of the biggest apps, in life, right? Instagram, another game changer. When you think about TikTok, another game changer. So you can also think about tools like things that we use on an everyday basis. Like you think about, let's think. You think about Google Maps, or you think about anything like that. How will we navigate and get around without that app on our phone, right? So you can think about a life-changing app, something along the lines of helping people diet better, where you're given the routine of what they should eat or how to work out, or there's a lot of apps. You could even create an app for a kid, to help them read better, right? There's so many endless possibilities of apps that you can create that would actually help the world. There's so many different ways that I think in my mind that I can be super productive. So tonight I'll be super productive. I'll figure this out. And in the next video, we'll take the time to build the app and we'll see exactly what app I chose, why I chose it, and then we'll deploy the app and maybe you have a chance to even use the app. So thank you for watching the video. I hope you guys got something out of this video. Again, I always make these technical videos for non-technical people because a lot of people are really just scared of AI and they don't know that you can definitely run this AI space. You can definitely use AI and make money. You can use AI to become an assistant inside of your business. You can use AI to do a lot of different things. The thing that I was teaching you guys here was how to make an app. And again, think about all of these big apps and how much money they're worth to this day. And the people that own these apps are some of the richest people in the world. So why wouldn't you want to hone in on that experience? For a first time in life, these apps, you can create a prototype for free and then just work on it, get it better and refined. And at a very low cost entry, you can create an app that can be life changing. So I hope that's you. I hope you're inspired. I hope you're ready. I hope you're fired up. I hope you're going to be like, I'm going to get off this video right now and see the app that I can create because I believe in you. I just give you guys the tips, the tools, the resources, and the tricks and hacks that will put you right in front of your competition because best believe the next person may be using Replit way better than you right now. But if you give it time, then you'll be the GOAT. So thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys are inspired and just keep creating.